Good afternoon and salutations. My name is Calypso and welcome back to my reaction discussion of Mahou Shoujo Lyrical Nanoha. Now, you may have noticed, you noticed that due to the title of the video that we are going to be doing multiple episodes today, at least two. The reason for this is simple. I looked at the list of anime that I want to react to, and it's very long. And then I think about all the anime that I don't even know I want to react to yet. And I think, wow, one episode a week, two anime at a time, it's not fast enough. Also, I've been struggling finding, this week's gonna be different, but I've been struggling to find time to record more than one time a week. So, that was a longer break than I anticipated, and I forgot what I was talking about, but the long and short of it is, I've been wanting to watch the next episode of Nanoha, like, a lot, but I was having to, wait, like, a week to find time to record, because I could only fit in once a week for Nanoha, once a week for Sunshine, and this is not enough. I want to watch more, so for those reasons, I'm going to do multiple episodes in a video. I'm still going to keep it not too long, like at least two. I don't think I'm going to go over 5, seems like excessive. Maybe 2 to 3, maybe 4. We'll see. The way I'm going to break it up is that I'm going to stop when at least 2, right? I'm going to stop when I feel like it's a good place to stop, or real life responsibilities need my attention, or for the day, gotta make dinner or something like that. I'm probably not gonna record after I eat dinner. And or if I just get tired. Whatever happens first, that's when I'll call it. But we have a special consideration for this video. Last Saturday, like, for me, is like a couple days ago, was Mitsuki Nana's birthday, 20th of January. Wait, let me make sure. Okay, it's actually the 21st of January. Okay, right. So it was Mitsuki Nana's birthday, and so in honor and in celebration of that, we don't stop the video until we meet fate. Yeah, that's it. We just don't stop the video until we meet fate. Also, I'm thinking about going one over, like, what if they do, like, a thing where it's, like, end of episode, oh, here's this new magical girl, ooh, intrigue, kind of thing at the end of an episode. I'm not counting that, we're going to the next one. So, however long that takes, which I feel like it's going to be next episode. She's super prominent in the opening, so, like, I feel like it's very soon. Episode 3 or 4, one of them. We're gonna get her one of them. Okay. Okay, so let's talk about Lyrical Nanoha in specific. I've been sort of dancing around describing these first 2 episodes of Lyrical Nanoha, because I didn't really know I didn't really have the vocabulary to do so. In the last video, I hesitated using a word, and I didn't say it. And that word was tropey, and I hesitated to use that word because it carries it carries a quite a negative connotation, and it shouldn't. Tropes are tools, they are neutral. Tropes are, the tools, the vocabulary that a narrative uses to convey meaning. It's agreed upon. It's agreed upon systems, minor like microsystems of conveying meaning in art. Like that's what a trope is. So to say something has tropes or is trope filled or something is not a bad thing. It's not necessarily a good thing either, but it just is. And as I've said before, I'm curious to see how it expands on it. Because, I mean, like, a show doesn't have to. I could just be here for a good time and enjoy the magical girl genre and all of its tropes in its purest form. Like, I can do that. I can enjoy that. I can get something out of that. But I get the sense that Nanoha is going to do more than that. Based on the tastes of the people who recommended it to me, I feel like it's going to give me something more. So I'm interested in seeing that. But actually, I still don't like the phrasing of, like, trope or tropey or trope-filled or whatever. Like, it's still... I want something else, and I thought of that. I thought of I think a better way to describe the first few episodes of Nanoha, and that would be conventional, which kind of takes a little bit of a negative connotation too, but I think it's a lot less so than tropey. Like, yeah. It stays true to Mahou Shoujo convention, and what is conventional for a reason, and because, like, we understand what it's saying because it's speaking a language we already know. But the thing about language is that we take these building blocks of what we can understand and we can expand them into something we haven't seen before, haven't experienced, or haven't thought about or conceived of. The beauty of language is that it is it can reach those heights, and that's not just the language of art and like how art is it like the communicative nature of art and how it like does the thing that I just said. Language itself does that too. It's really cool. Also, really quickly, I want to say one more thing about the opening that I've noticed, and it's probably like why I like, not why I like it, but like a little piece of why I like it. It's soft yet powerful, and I think you either get exactly what I mean, or you haven't heard the song enough times, which I haven't either. But like I'm starting to get a sense of it the more I listen to it. Now, I don't know how accurate this is because I'd have to listen back to some of this era of anime opening, but it reminds me of like really old school. Wow, that's not a term that's very specific, but like 90s? Like, this is 2003, right? So that's basically the 90s. Whatever decade you're in, you extend a little bit into the next decade, and that's still the previous decade. So 2003, we're still very much... Yeah, so like it... Give me... Do I want to do this? Okay, it's not exactly the same, because of course not, they're different songs, and this song that I just listened to, because I thought the Nanoha opening reminded me of it, it's not really there. It's a little bit more attacky, a little bit sharper than the Nanoha OP. What is the name of the song? Anyway, and it was a Yuzuranai Negai from Magic Knight Ray Earth. I'm specifically talking about the there is a softness to the melody, even though there's like, I don't know, did I use melody wrong? I don't know music term. Fuck. Do you get it? Like, there's probably better options, but like there's a softness, melancholy maybe, to the Nanoha OP. But then when the chorus hits it, like we don't step up, we like smooth our way up into like the higher range of energy, I think. And it's very nice to listen to. It's a very nice sounding song, and nice, like it's soothing, and yet it picks up the energy for the actual show. So yeah, I think that's it. Don't really have anything else to talk about because it's been, yeah, not much to talk about yet. All right, with all that out of the way, let's get into the reaction, and I'll see you. Back here for the discussion. We're here back already for okay, well, anyway, so I ate dinner. Yeah, no, I got my plate. Yeah, okay, so I wrote a lot of notes down, between recording the reaction and starting this recording for the discussion portion up, so I apologize now for the length of this video. Oh, goodness. My notes are also really disorganized, so this discussion portion is going to be really disorganized. I think I'll save that. Let's see. I think they're setting up something with Suzuka. In episode 3, I noticed that, and 4, that she's the one who takes an interest in, not necessarily Nanoha's safety, because she doesn't know Nanoha is in danger yet, but a level of concern for Nanoha that isn't really coming from Arisa. I'm not seeing. Like, Suzuka's always the one who's asking questions to Nanoha. She's the one who looks more concerned when Nanoha is hurt from her fight with Fate, or the trip, tripping and fainting in the woods or whatever, or wherever. So that makes me think whatever little drama is going to come out of that isn't going to be what I thought it was from episode 1. That is just, I don't think that's her character at all. She might just be too sweet for her own good, maybe is one way to characterize it. Maybe a wrong way, I don't know. One direction they could take this, I think, definitely, is once she finds out Nanoha is collecting the jewel seeds, or the lost Logia. One direction they could take it is she doesn't want to let Nanoha endanger herself like that. That might be interesting to see, or maybe they do something else with it. I don't know. I have no good segue to this. This is just the next section. The way the jewel seed affected the people versus the way it affected the animals. So far, it has only affected one animal at a time. and we're not really sure what the wish was for the first thing and the dog in the second, the second episode. We know the cat is wanted to be big, and it's big now, which is fun. I'm happy with the fact that we're not just getting Shadow Beast every time. That, we got a giant tree at one point, and then one of them, the cat, just got bigger. The section was supposed to be about the tree, though. I noted it was interesting that the first jewel seed that affected a person was actually 2 people, and it seemed to connect to how they really wanted to... Well, they literally wanted to be together, meaning a relationship, because they pretty obviously both liked each other. The timer for my medicine went off just as I hit resume. That's something. Now I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, okay. It seemed to grant their wish, like... Oh, no, what's the word? Literally. Like, they grew roots and tree branches together to bind them together, and that's how the jewel seed responded to their wish, and the wish was specifically about a relationship. So I wonder, because it said that the anime specifically said this is going to be about relationships, so I think that's going to hold true. It may not affect 2 people at once every time, but I wonder if the theme about each person's like the theme around why what they wished for and what they were thinking at the time when they got involved with the jewel seed is always about their feelings about another person. I wonder. We'll see. I like how episode 3 developed Nanoha's character. I think I did say, and I was wrong, that it's too early to have a major regret, but it's never too early to have a major regret. Especially since, Nanoha is a little slow on the draw there. We saw that in the fight too with Fate. She wasn't cognizant enough of the situation that she's in, and with not noticing the jewel seed. I don't know whether to expect. 'Cause now I'm thinking about all the damage that was caused. Like, what happened to it, and is anybody going to notice that? Everything so far has been, sort of explained away as far as, like, normal people, normal society goes, but that was a lot of damage. So I'm not sure. I'm both not sure where it's going to go, and also not sure if it's going to go anywhere. And I'm also not sure whether I should expect it to go somewhere. I think I said this was a 2003 anime. It's actually 2004. I don't know how long it's gonna... No, never mind that. Never mind about that. Yeah, she's gonna put her heart and soul into this now. Even more so than before. I mean, like, first she was just helping someone who needed help, and she's just a good person like that. I don't know. Now she has just this little bit of something driving her. Honestly, it's not much, but it's there. It's something. So we'll see how that develops, and we'll see its effects in later episodes. I just have written here, Daddy's Scars. And I wrote it that way because I hate you. You specifically. And I wanted you to suffer. I don't have anything else on it. I like... Where did he get them? Why is it there? It was like his chest and the shoulders were just covered in cuts and... What is that? Anyway, I guess we'll... I also have a feeling we're never going to find out also, so I don't know. But I don't know. Anyway, crossing it off. Next topic. Yeah, okay, sure. We'll talk about the magic system. I noticed something. So far it's a solid soft magic system. So like I don't know the rules yet. But I would say it's very soft. Like, the spells do what the story needs them to do in that time, and we're just supposed to go along with it. And yeah, sure, fine. It's good at holding it down. Like the thing with the search, with the area search, and her having to figure out logical parameters for the search in order to actually get to the source of this of the sprouting. You can't just locate the jewel seed like that. It's had to be... She actually had to think about it and plan something out. So I like that aspect as a sort of like... Soft magic systems can do anything, and so you have a lot of freedom there, but also you kind of stop getting... Creativity kind of dies when you have more freedom. Restriction and limitations can really help foster creativity and imagination, especially with magic systems. But soft magic systems are still really cool, and they don't really deserve... They don't deserve credit. They don't really deserve criticism. I am... What I'm hopefully doing is critiquing it, not criticizing it, but like it's... Words. Just realized I still have no idea why Nanoha's magic is lyrical. It was apparent that Fate's was something else. Oh, did they have a word? Was there a word? I don't remember. Oof. I really hope I didn't end on like in the middle of a thought there, but I don't remember. Bad segue. The henshin. I think it's too long. It kind of goes on too long, I think. Like, it's well done. I don't know. I can't articulate why at the moment. I'd have to watch more transformations, and it would be really interesting to ask the people who worked on Sailor Moon, because I think they'd... I don't want to say they did it first, because it's probably not true, but they certainly popularized it within the magical girl genre, or at least they popularized a lot of the tropes and genre conventions of the magical girl genre. How many times can I say genre? And so it sort of stands to reason that this one would be one too. The idea of the transformation, the clothes going away, the new battle clothes coming in, and the character being silhouetted. That visual idea is I want to know why they did that. This would be interesting to find that out. Maybe I'll look up interviews, or maybe I won't, or maybe someone can send me an interview from, like, I don't know, if anyone has information on that. That'd be interesting. But I can't articulate why at the moment, but I feel like there is importance in the visual idea and the that as a genre convention, and so I have no problem with it in the way it's depicted here. I've been ignoring, like, and I will continue to ignore the way sometimes we depict Nanoha, for reasons that I've come to on my own time, and for myself. I have decided that this doesn't affect me and doesn't affect anything, so I'm going to continue to not. Well, I'll still be uncomfortable, I'll just won't point it out. And we'll just... Next episode's going to be interesting. Anyway. We're moving on. I have terrible handwriting. I can't read the notes, some of these notes anymore, which should be fine. I don't want to go this go too long, but oh my goodness. So yeah, let's talk about Fate. I'm so conflicted. So the problem is that I knew going in that Fate was going to be not just important to the story, but important to Nanoha in some way. Now, granted, I can already see the seeds being sowed, the jewel seeds, being sowed in this first encounter of that happening, but I don't know, because, like, she attacked a kitty. She attacked a kitten. Like, how do you... I mean, I have seen characters come back from that. Come back from worse. I don't even know if I should mention, but... yeah. Anyway, I've seen... Yeah, that, what I just said. And that, like, we can see immediately that nothing's gonna stop Fate. I love how her name is Fate, and then I get... and then I get sentences like that, like, nothing's gonna stop Fate. Fate marches on, keeps going. I don't know, this... interesting. I have another note here. I don't know what I'm going to how I'm going to expand on it, but Fate seems to have closed herself off a little bit. She's a little open with her puppy. Wonder if that's someone who's also turned into, like, whatever that dog thing is, or something. Oh, okay. I was going to say, okay. So, she's doing something to get back to her mother, I think it said, or to return to her mother. Feels like maybe she was separated from her mother, during the time of the, in Yuno's, backstory, or story, about how he lost the jewel seeds. So, was Nanoha and her mother on the not Nanoha, Fate and her mother on the ship? were they involved in another way? Want to keep an eye on that. Yeah. Lost Logia, or Logia, I don't know. Lost Logia, Logia. I don't know. Logia, logic, computer, and it's very computery. Like, this magic system is very computery. You give an input, you get an output, right? You request something, request accepted. For now. I mentioned that in the reaction. There might be a time when it doesn't. Because I just immediately think of that because that's how it's worked, so requests can be denied. I don't know. Something's... I feel like something's there. Oh dear, what was I talking about? Lost Logia. Okay. So the Jewel Seeds kind of work in the same way as the... as like Raising a Heart and as Bardiche in a sort of request and then not acceptance, confirmation, the wish is granted, right? And the Lost Logia seems to work on the same principle, but more chaotic and less easily controlled, or not controllable at all. And they're lost, so I wonder if there was a line of technology throughout history. The Lost Logia were the first, and then we go... We're like with the first, more powerful and unstable, and now we have this new technology in the mage world that's more controllable but less powerful. Maybe something like that. That's we don't know if Yuno is trapped. He hasn't mentioned anything. I mean, obviously he just doesn't want to go back until he's found all the Jewel Seeds, but... So maybe it wasn't actually, the fact that Fate and her mother got separated, and they're separated by the, separated... Oh, dear. Separated by, the dimensions. The boundary between dimensions. I don't know. I really wish I could sleep on this, actually. Okay, we can do this. I think that's about it for Lost Logia. Can't read that. What does this say? Oh. yeah. Can't catch a break. It's it seems like in every episode, like the first one, like he was in legitimate danger, like it was framed that way, right? We know it's not, nothing was gonna happen, but we're still we're still meant to feel that way, and yeah, he's in legitimate danger. Don't really remember the second episode, but this 3 and 4 have been like it's quite a bit of scenes where he's either like embarrassed or something is, or like in play danger, like as a joke, and I just why do I appreciate that? Why are the Lost Logia lost? Oh, maybe it's ancient technology that was just lost through time. Maybe it was hidden by someone. Maybe it was hidden from someone, and maybe they're manipulating fate. I don't know. There's so many things that it could possibly be. Probably no use predicting any of them at this point, honestly. I have another sentence here on fate. What is... God, who wrote this? I did. Yeah, I can't read it. That sucks. Maybe I'll be able to read it at some other point and could start the next video with it. Ugh. Okay. Also, I sniff and sniffle so much, I should probably start ranting about ideology. Who was that joke for? I don't know, but I made it. I was able to read it. Turns out I already talked about it. So, lol. Wow, I think that's it. So, no, we're on a good pace. We're on a good pace. I feel like I wasn't too energetic. Like, I felt really tired at the end of the third episode because, one, I didn't have afternoon caffeine at the time, and I started a little bit later than I anticipated being able to. Although, I mean, I didn't wake up really late. Anyway, I guess that's it. I'm excited to see more. Very excited to see more. Very excited to see how this expands. There could be an interesting dynamic. Well, this whole show is trying to sell itself on the dynamic, the relationship between Fate and Nanoha. Or Nanoha and Fate, whatever. So, immediately I already see that there's already a similarity in, you know, how Fate acts and how Nanoha, I think, kind of wants to be. Like, we saw Nanoha being all like, I can't let this happen again, referring to the tree thing. And I can't, I have to be more diligent. I have to, I can't let people get hurt by these jewel seeds like I did. Well, so no one was really hurt in episode 3. I don't want to say I want someone to get hurt, but these are characters and they're not real people. Like, these are characters, they signify people, they are not people. Okay? But I think that would have been more impactful than just, I mean, there was a lot of property damage. And sure, yeah, that's a thing. Streets got really messed up there. I don't know. And then compare that with whatever's going on with Fate, because we know she has some baggage. And they could both end up being extremely staunch, determined. I don't know about obsessive. Probably not. Nanoha, and I don't get that vibe from Fate, but they're gonna clash in interesting ways, I can tell. And I'm excited to see that. So, yeah, we'll keep this hopefully under 40 minutes. So, if you enjoyed this reaction and discussion, please consider hitting like, commenting if you have anything to say, and subscribing for more videos. I would also like to add in that, I'd also like to, okay, this is hard for me. I'd like, if you want to see this continue and see maybe upgrades in equipment, upgrades in the amount of time I can put into this, please consider, if you're able to, if you're comfortable with doing so, supporting me financially. I have links to Patreon and Ko-fi are in the description. Gonna... You can see how unnatural that is for me. But I would really appreciate that. And if you're not able to, sharing this video with your friends and with on blogs and whatever and whatnot would be really helpful. I really want more people to see this and to actually have people like talk about in the comments. No spoilers, of course, but talk about in the comments about Nanoha, about what's going on right now in the show. That'd be really cool. So yeah, that what I said. Like I came to join us. Say hi. Say hi to Elfie, everybody. Everybody who's like two people, however many is gonna watch this. Everyone comment hi Elfie. Also, I'm not gonna tell you how to spell it. You can just like figure it out. Okay, I'll let you down now. Ow, ow. Okay. Alright. I'll see you in the next video. This has been Mahou Shoujo Lyrical Nanoha. I've been Calypso, and I'm signing out. Have a wonderful rest of your week.